Elkins, 35 years old, from Weatherford, Oklahoma. He's a Guinness Book World Record holder. And Skip Stewart, known far and wide, is one of the most awesome air show pilots in the world. And I say that because he's the 2015 winner of the Bill Barber and then the Art Scholl Award for showmanship as well. Now, what in the world are they doing now, Hugh Oldham? They're actually putting out a ramp.
These ramps were up in Atlanta to use to jump over the open
I-85,
I-85.
Yeah.
But they brought them down here today, and what I understand after a conversation with these maniacs is they're planning to jump a motorcycle over the airplane.
Over the airplane?
In flight.
In flight. Oh, my goodness. Well, you're going to see it here in a few minutes when Cody Elkins and I guess Joshua Hedford, riding the YZ250 when he is going, he and Cody Elkins both.
Okay, here. Watch, you gotta watch Skip's takeoff.
Whoa! Unbelievable.
That's
Prometheus, named after really the Greek god there. No, well, not a Greek god. He was a Titan, if I remember correctly, from my Greek mythology. And Zeus was very angry because Prometheus brought fire to mankind. He punished him by having an eagle peck out his liver, but we won't go there.
Hopefully we won't see that today.
No, but Skip Stewart certainly setting Columbus, Georgia on fire with his aerobatic delights. Watch him now as he and Prometheus continue to perform some of the most awe-inspiring aerobatics ever seen.
Now Skip works for a major aviation operation.
That's right, he's a transport pilot on a Boeing 727 and an MD-11.
And he doesn't fly passengers, they only permit him to fly freight.
That's right. But he's operated an aerobatic flight school. He earned gold medals in regional aerobatics. Served as chief pilot for a Fortune 100 company. With more than 14 years of entertaining air show fans around the world, Skip feels comfortable saying that he is one of the very best in the business.
And he really is. Now this is a highly modified Fit Special airplane, and well, I don't think you have to talk about the plane or the pilot. You just sit there and watch and see the aerial expertise that this man brings to the air show.
Well, he got down to gopher scaring altitude back there a minute ago, Hugh. I'm talking about chipmunks running. Look at this. He's going to do it again. Here he comes. Right behind the ramp.
A little bit of subterranean flying.
Now, what you're saying is they're going to string this... They're going to string the ribbon out there so they can get a visual on it and measure. But that guy's actually going to jump over the airplane, is what you're saying?
This is the plan. He's going to go off the ramp and jump over the airplane as it passes underneath. Not only is it a magnificent feat of just bearing due, is well, you know, it's difficult to put together. I understand they have an Alabama graduate out there with a slide rule.
Helping him out.
That will be computing it. Oh no, he's an Auburn graduate. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, look at this. A 4,000 foot per minute climb rate on Prometheus. Maximum speed of 300 miles an hour. It stalls at about 58. Empty weight just 1,146 pounds. But a little airplane like that doesn't carry much fuel. It can only go about 405 miles. But Skip Stewart, one of the best in the business, he's also a pilot with 10 sticks. The finale act here.
If you think this act is wild, wait till you see 10 sticks.
Check it out. That's going over the hard side there, pulling the negative G's, pulls it into positive, and just parks it there with a tiny, tiny little loop. Now that one right there would make my funnel cake fall into my toes. I'm telling you, that was a hard pull. Skip Stewart making it look easy, though. A nice job with the series available on Rolls around the point. Now we're talking about really kick butt aerobatics in your face. aerobatics when you talk about Skip Stewart, but this guy knows how to fly a precision act, and he's doing it right now. It may look completely out of control, but it's highly choreographed, isn't it, Hugh?
He knows exactly what he's doing. He's planned this out. He's rehearsed it hundreds of times. You saw Skip earlier.
Wow.
Before he got into the airplane, he was doing what we call the dirt dance, where he goes through and mentally rehearses everything that he's going to go. You talk about mentally focused and rehearsing and making sure that everything comes out exactly as it's planned. This guy makes the golfers at the Masters look weak when they come to the concentration factor.
Yeah, look at this turn here, Hugh. Oh my goodness, what is that, about 6G right there in the pool?
Pull it there, yep.
Hard to imagine getting sucked into your seat. Now his airplane, Prometheus, it's painted up like an old school hot rod. And what a lot of people don't realize is that Skip Stewart is he's a phenomenal builder. He actually designed and perfected this design of Prometheus, but he's doing a great job with it. The other cool thing about Skip Stewart is his next airplane that he's been designing. But he draws a lot from his love of model aviation and building and flying radio-controlled airplanes. In fact, one of his sponsors, the name is emblazoned on the side of it. How many RC pilots do we have out here today? Hold your hand up if you're a radio-controlled pilot. Well, kids, if you're not, you should be, because that is the foundation. That is the on-ramp to aviation. Right now, you too can fly an airplane. Talk to your parents about it. Mom and Dad, don't worry about the small amount of money you have to spend to get into it, because believe me, it gets kids interested in reading, it gets them interested in math, science, technology, and pretty soon they'll be doing stuff like Skip Stewart. They'll be flying big airliners, making lots of money, and having a great time flying acro at air shows.
Keep you up in your old age.
That's right. Watch this one.
The other thing about the Prometheus is there's more than one. He has one of these airplanes that spends most of his life in a shipping container, because Skip has flown in Australia and is a perennial performer in the Middle East, where you're going.
Oh, I have to let the cat out of the bag just yet, but yes, that's true. Prometheus known the world over, and its pilot, Skip Stewart, an award-winning air show for pilots, who, as he said, is comfortable saying he's one of the very best, and he is. We're watching Skip Stewart fly for us today.
It ain't bragging when it's the truth.
No, Thunder in the Valley Air Show. Celebrating 20 years here at Thunder in the Valley. This is one of the headlining performers, and you can see why. Now, I see the motorcycle guys are getting ready. It looks like Skip is going to do a